I'm not that girl. You should know I don't give in till I'm floored. Put your feelings aside, give that wild shot a try. Let's ride. No one does it better. Put your feelings aside, throw yourself out in the night. Let's ride. Let's ride. I don't wanna be like you. I don't wanna do the things you do. Come this way and ride with me. Ride with me. Ride with me. Put your feelings aside. Give that wild shot a try. Let's ride. No one does it better. Put your feelings aside. Throw yourself out in the night. Let's ride. Let's ride. No, I'm not that girl. No one does it better. No, I'm not that girl. No one does it better. No, I'm not that girl.
What's up, chat? It's been a while since we had these evening casts, huh? Actually, it's been a week, I guess. Since it's FFA night usually, but it's been almost 24 hours. Or a little more than 24 hours actually, where we sat here and we thought, shall I go and get dinner and be ready for the weekly cup? Or shall we cast the LYN FORTITUDE game that was running at the time? And we collectively decided it is better for me to go for dinner, to be ready for the weekly cup. We were all a bit sad, but sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. And then we did the weekly cup, which was awesome. Amazing weekly cup. Love that. And I was almost 120% sure that Remo would do the replay cast of this game. But he didn't. He was playing Direct Strike. Fool. So I thought, why not go online and cast the replays prior to the FFA night? I think that's a very good plan. I think that's a very good plan. Because that's the best human and the best orc, and they're clashing for the first time on this patch. I warn you, if anybody spoils the result, that's an instant unappealable ban. I warn you once. Spoilers equals what's the word again?
Lots of love less than 3.
Yo, Anilba, what's up? What did I just... What's the word? Unappealable. Appealable. Ban forever. It's pinned. Everybody will see this. I demand you all to snitch in case I miss anything. You're gonna be banned for life. So I hope the message is clear. That I don't want any spoilers here. Spoiler, cast is gonna be great. Okay, I allow that because I know you. Some good matches will be seen. I already see some wonderful people in the chat. Brother Crumbs. What's up, what's up, what's up? Rolex, my dude. Thank you for the raid. We're casting replays of LYN vs 40. Do not spoil or you will be banned. Awesome to see you stream, buddy. Awesome to have you in the weekly cups. Awesome to see you grind that much. Really, really cool. Slumka, thank you for the 89. Holy shit. Look at that, man. All the sparkles, all the hearts flying towards you. Spoiler, tomorrow is Tuesday. You mixed the spelling for Thursday and Tuesday, and I love it. We should wait. That should be how we do, like, how we call Wednesdays. Good stream time. Just got home from Hawaii and needed some Warcraft. I was waiting just for you, Mr. Riza. I was waiting just for you. There was a debate if we do this yesterday or today, and we said we gotta wait for Mr. Riza as he brought the Makruras to Hawaii. You gotta. Man, I was thinking about covering a Battle.net thread before we do this. Now it got a little late because I went to get groceries, etc. But there's a Battle.net thread, everybody. I cannot tell if this is real people anymore. For a while, I'm of the opinion that people in Battle.net forums are just LLMs hallucinating to each other. I came up with that myself. And at first I was joking. Then I thought, okay, it's probably Chinese users using LLMs to translate, which made a lot of sense. And I thought that's what it is. But this thread is unlike anything I've ever seen before. This thread is two people constantly misinforming each other, and the misinformation they throw at each other is getting worse per answer. It's a fever dream. It's a nightmare. This is just mental. Wait, I used the wrong screen grab. One sec. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. Like, I go into the Battle.net forums with the lowest of standards. You know, there's a hierarchy. Certain Discords, really nice. Reddit, the majority is alright, and there's some outliers. Twitter, somewhere in between, like a roller coaster, is YouTube comments. And then there's a void. And then you gotta take an escalator down to an elevator down. And then you arrive at the Battle.net forums. And it's Architect and Gongju. Here it starts. I will go into the... We have a week off of Super League, right? This thread will probably not be deleted, unlike the threads of the Soul 8-man community that constantly get deleted. If I give you the link, if you want to dive into this already, I give you the link. If you need like a nightmare story before going into this. Mental. And I just checked, like this is 25 replies going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And now I see that Account Create has joined the group. That's like, you get a gift and the address from where it comes to is an insane asylum, and that's just the wrap around that gift. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. At least he's real. Yeah, but what does that say? Boys, this is for the future. We will go into this. I will use this as educational content for people who are not too invested in the scene. Like visitors of the scene. People who are tuning in when they're on holiday or vacation or something. This is perfect to clear up some misconceptions, maybe. Ay. It was creative, maybe. I cannot believe those are real people. And I also don't know who to side for. Because usually you read something like this and you're like, oh yeah, that guy is clearly wrong and this guy is clearly right. Or he got a point there. I can get behind. They're just both completely wrong. How can you have an argument where both are completely wrong? It's nuts. It's nuts. Unbelievable. That is an absolute Battle.net forum gem. To put this into perspective, how crazy this threat is, not even Captain Jack has intervened in this threat. It's too crazy for Captain Jack, who lives in the Battle.net forums. Nuts. If you need Warcraft 3 Trash TV, be my guest. Be my guest. But the complete opposite of Trash TV. Even Neo knows Captain Jack. Dude, I started meditation and yoga to hold myself back to not scream at Captain Jack 24/7 for 5 years. Now, slowly but steady, people peel away at the onion. You know, they get to deeper layers of the onion in the lore that is Captain Jack. Yeah. Anyway, before there was an interception here, we have games. We have games to cast. Usually this would be the moment where I throw you to the tail of the tape and say, this is the best human and this is the best orc. You know that, of course. If I show you this, you would see the result. So you gotta live without the tail of the tape today, everybody. Can you do that? I was stalling a little bit so more people tune in and I can play the first ad. Ka-ching! And now, hopefully I did everything right with the replays. Because, you know, there's always an issue nowadays with the replays. But I put them in to a folder. It's going to be 5 maps. They always play all 5 maps, right? Doesn't matter what the result is. And I named them in chronological order. And if I did everything correctly, this is going to start now. Oh yeah, it is not the weekly cup. That is correct. Hey. Oh, I got caps lock on. Now I got nothing on. Oh. Alrighty, I think we're ready. This, as I say, is a replay cast of the two of the 3 best players in the world facing each other for the first time on this patch. It's LYN, it's 40, it's fireworks for everyone in the human orc department, and also, of course, everybody in between who just likes good Warcraft. On the upper right hand side, we got Fortitude. On the bottom left, we got LYN, the war chief of the horde, obviously. At the moment, the only performing orc. And we'll see what we will see. What is the matter? Because they haven't faced each other on this patch, where piercing damage is weaker than it was in the previous patch. So, of course, the big question, is Pally Rifle still a thing? We surely try this. Here on the first map, that is Autumn Leaves. And then what's LYN's answer? And then how often will we see it? It's all gonna be so freaking interesting, man. This is a meta-defining match. Whatever these guys play, everyone will follow. I'm gonna re-enable the sounds in a bit once we're done with the early game. So, Pally Rifle has been a plague for the orcs for a very, very long time, and patch after patch after patch, they got better against it. Now, 10% of piercing damage against heavy armor was reduced, and there's one clear winner in that regard, and that is Tauren. Tauren are so freaking good now. We've seen Tauren mirror between Focus and LYN in the Super League. And we have seen Tauren before already in this matchup if the Orc goes to tier 3. There were like 2 different ways to play Orc versus Pally Rifle. And that was either with like tier 3 shenanigans with the Tauren, which is lovely and I love it with the Panda and Firelord or Shadowhunter, or with Farseer Naga. What's clear is there's gotta be a Farseer. This is like no doubt. And we will see then where this goes. Pally Rifle always a bit late, as you know. Farseer right there. Farseer's job is prevent the creeping. Kill a rifle if you can. And drain mana. There we go. I haven't seen much of Fortitude recently. He only played 3 games in the Super League. Same for LYN. Both will have to do a lot of games in the second half of the Super League, which continues next week, which is the same actually, as we cast this at the end of July. So both have 3 games and 2 wins and 1 loss. Not perfect, but surely they will climb the ranks. At the moment, everything as per usual. LYN is poking, LYN is teching, LYN is upgrading. And once Fortitude got the 3 rifles out, he will also tech out. Got it already. We see already Fortitude, not a fan of the Arcane Tower. Infi does this. If you are rather conservative, you do this. If you feel like you can't outmaneuver your opponent without it. But obviously you try to get as many rifles out as possible. And sorry, there was a lag there on my end. And to tech as fast as possible, right? So 3 headhunters versus 4 rifles. There's nothing LYN can win at the moment due to also Holy Light. But Rick McD, thank you.
B2W Heart.
Let's go. Heart right back. So we're just stalling. As long as Fortitude is not at a creep spot, he's damn fine. And then the mid game will be very decisive. Are we still playing Panda? Is a bit of a question. I've seen more and more Naga play recently. Which I don't necessarily like. But yeah, it is more pressure. If you kill the human with the Naga, good for you. If you don't, the chances of you winning are not that high, aren't they? So it's an absolute stalemate. Some people say the Pala rifle games are exotic and exciting. Ooh, he gets a farm. To be honest, the first 5 minutes are not that exciting. We got the Naga. That is the Korean way of LYN and focus. We add an orb. We slow down the already low movement speed. And slowly but steady, 40 gotta worry a bit about that blacksmith. Yeah. It's a lot about calling militia as well. Got 2 control groups. Heroes and 3 headhunters doing some damage here. 4 headhunters split against the militia to do some econ damage. And poor Fortitude, man. He's grounded. Under the stairs you go. You don't go out. He kills a rifle. This all looks quite a bit cleaner on LYN's side. We've seen some almost lazy mistakes by Fortitude in the one game with the Super League that he did this weekend. So LYN seems to be in better shape. In a way better position as well. He gets the kills, he gets the XP, he gets the tech, he gets the Tauren. But soon we're gonna get the glue that puts it all together. 25 seconds till Blood Mage, but the blacksmith is down. I can't remember a game where I saw this. 40 plays Pally rifle and can't build rifle. Now that's a disaster. Holy! This looked like prime Fastia headhunters in 2021. More like Pally Raffle. Am I right? So LYN got the shop up, is sealing up, is creeping up, is waiting for the Tauren. And then we'll see if we see Shadowhunter for that. And yeah, it's like 40 has some massive catching up to do. Like he's running into Tauren. That's the problem. And the solution to Tauren is Griffins. But for Griffins, you need tier 3, which he doesn't have, which he can't start because he doesn't have the lumber, which is low because of LYN's pressure. Also supply blocked. Absolute nightmare of a game for 40. And in the battle of the human and orc kings and war chiefs, there's one clear winner after the early 8 minutes. LYN had one headhunter out for, I guess, scouting purposes. And now you gotta weather the storm. We got backpack. That's interesting. We don't see that too often this late in the game. But Remo told me Focus also upgraded it and then didn't use it. But he upgraded it. Shadowhunter it is. For the disable, for the sustain. And a little bit of revenge for 40. You got a Berserker instead of a rifle. Not too bad. Man on the Farseers, empty. Ogre Magi. Yeah, unstealable really. Guns him down quickly. But you got attack, right? Rifles are really, really weak against horror now. I don't think this one-dimensional rifle playstyle is working anymore against Orc. And then we get more strategic depth, which is what we all want. Oh my god, did he steal the item with the walker? Ha ha ha! He did! Oh snap! Flame strike, nice, but focus fire on the paladin is there, and this is just a demonstration, of course, man. This is just gnarly. It's a second kill. And the rifles are falling as well. Double kill in. War Chief. Pure dominance. Nothing but pure dominance. Start to finish. Kept him busy. Mid-game. Total disaster. Losing a rifle. Losing the blacksmith. No levels. No resources. And LYN just unfolding his play. That was nice. But 40 relatively sloppy here, I gotta say. LYN just completely destroyed it. And maybe that sends a message to not play Peli Rifle anymore. Thankfully, we got 4 more games to check this out. As this is a play all 5 show match. The Backpack Walker is great. Yeah, Sock did. Soul Apeman TikToked it. Sock followed it. And now LYN picks it up. The best of followers of Mr. Apeman. I don't see why orcs complain so much. Brother Krubs. That's what I say all the time. They don't listen. I can assure you, though, that the next game is gonna be quite different. Because the next game is on Twisted Metal. And we love the Twisted Metal. Grandelin! He comes out of his break reinvigorated and seemingly in a very, very good spot. And 40 has some catching up to do. But I would say, yes, 40 was one of the better Peli Rifle players in the world. I still like to see him more with Archmage. He's so disruptive. He's so disruptive. So, Fortitude has some catching up to do. Upper left-hand side, bottom right, we got LYN. And that's the good thing for orcs, right? You can't just play Farseer. No big guessing game of what you need. And LYN answers with Farseer Headhunters, regardless if this is Archmage or Peli Rifle. Okay, Archmage it is. You got the guessing game right. I mean, there's also an off chance for a Mountain King, which is becoming a little bit more hype versus Night Elf especially. But not really 40's game, huh? He's a macro king. He's an archmage connoisseur. Level him up, kill the burrows, stop the progress. That's his play. And then LYN on the other side. One of the greatest orc fighters with any army composition. So yeah, I hope this early game will be a bit more action-packed and the game in general not that one-sided. Quick disclaimer, I'm gonna mute the in-game sound in the beginning of each game because they're spamming all the time and it's super annoying. And then when creeping starts, I'm gonna open it up. Bershi! 2 years! But dude, I hope you're doing fine. Vamp aura for 40, always a bit overrated I think. Because, yeah, it gives you HP back, but it's percentage based. And as you can see, Footman doesn't have much damage to begin with. And if you don't have much, and then you take a percentage, then you end up with less than not much.
Ready to work.
Oh, can LYN get the last hit? No, creeps out micro him. So, 440. Bit of a question if he wants to expand or not. Or if this is going to be a one base play even though we are on Twisted. He got level 2.3 already. The majority of his army is able to escape from LYN. Getting boots, maybe even a staff. Then we go for burrows, huh? Nice scouting by LYN though. Where are you? What are you doing? You gotta be somewhere. And scouting on Twisted isn't that easy. But I think he saw him fleeing and taking a big camp without militia would have been interesting.
Our forces are under attack.
So Footman saved, no early losses. Gotta be careful about that peasant though. But finally, for the first time in like 15 minutes, shoes on the other foot, and 40 can be the oppressor, and LYN's gotta respond. That must feel quite nice. But he can't do any damage really, despite this only being an Farseer level 1. This is indeed not much.
Our forces are under attack.
But multitasking of 40 has always been his strength. And so we can macro up, we can creep up with militia, even though they don't survive that much against piercing anymore.
Our forces are under attack.
Nah, is it first blood? Nice. It's still not level 3 though. And this is of course what 40 wants to reach. Archmage in the middle of the map. Can he get another kill? I don't think so. On Twisted, it's really not that easy. LYN in the middle of the map can respond in no time. And so you gotta push with level 1 Water Elemental. Going for the buildings. That's a nice snipe. Yeah, there's no way this totem finishes, but how expensive can you make it? Can you force a TP? He's trying. Speed scroll? Hex? Oh, surround? Yes or no? Not even trying. Alrighty, but the totem was delayed and we go straight tier 3. Even versus Archmage. Or Tauren, not exclusive to the Pally Rifle answer anymore. No. Apparently Tauren are the goal now. In general.
Job done.
Double Sanctum 1 base for 40. Mountain King 2nd though, of course. Can Mass Casters still kill Tauren? I guess this series will show, because there's nobody better on either side. Obviously, it's still a fresh patch. We're gonna figure out timings and how risky you can play it and how greedy you can play it. But if the Tauren are out, and it's not that far away, I feel 40 has to answer with Griffins at some point. But that requires a tech, and that requires a lot of time. Fastia Headhunter and Fastia Shadowhunter both provide good coverage against pretty much everything 40 has, except maybe summons. You don't have the Shaman Purge, for example, but it should still be fine. Back in the day, prior to the patches, of course, you could have used Mass Slow, you could have used Polymorph, but that is not the case. He stole the Golem? Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, we unfortunately don't see it if we're not on Warcraft Champions. Oh, that's sick. Messerman, thank you for the 50 months.
For the war chief.
For the War Chief. Group of the Magi gives you good damage and good mana sustain. We got the same on the other side. But yeah, Tauren are inevitable. And LYN again with the Blade Master third, everybody. Even though it's very item dependent, he's been showing that for the third time now. It started in the series versus Infi, and then he doubled down on it in the weeks following that up. So can the Blade Master be a force in this push? He's always a great scout, but for damage, he's item dependent. Blade out, Kodo out. Lots of militia and sorcerers coming. This is the way.
Our forces are under attack.
Shot might fall here. We do have the Orb of Lightning, which is great against water elementals. For damage, we got the Burzies, but yeah. This militia already called back. LYN didn't even have to interfere. He's just grinding his teeth at the Orc base. Blade Master got solid attack speed, I guess. Windwalk positioning can be nice. No battle drums, as that building got cancelled. But we know it's all about the Tauren. Berserker got their upgrade. They're not headhunters anymore. Mountain King far away from 3 thanks to that golem kill. But this looks very, very promising for 40, I gotta say. Not too sure what this Blade Master is offering. He's pretty great versus Water Elemental if the Purge hits. There we go. Also the Mountain King in a bit of trouble. Hammer to the head. Nice heal wave instantly against it. LYN doesn't have supply for a Tauren. Otherwise he could be working on that. Blade almost surrounded. Cuts his way through of that surround. Kodo, I'm not even sure if it spreads the aura. Oh, it is. Fastia in no man's land. Another time where he's forced to fight out of that surround. Couldn't. And now I guess 40, I was about to say, regrets not building a tower or a shop, but he's building now. Can LYN recover? He's not supply blocked anymore. The first Tauren is out, but he gotta lick his wounds, man. This blade is so hurt. And the shop is down. He has one lousy self. Usually with that Blade Master, he wants to creep. He wants to pimp Yubei. But 40 did not allow that at all. The Tauren's got to carry. LYN is waiting for Pulverize to finish. Totem protected in the right-hand side, on the right-hand side. But currently, we can't go for Tauren. We might not see additional headhunters. LYN has to break free. As if he's a Queen song. Calm before the storm. Now you gotta engage, otherwise your supply block for a long time. Gets rid of the water elemental. Slow, constantly reapplied. This is gonna be very expensive on the sorceress. Meat shield disappears quickly. I love the blade basically as a dispeller. That's kind of what he does. And puts pressure on the backline. Kodo killed. Nothing can come back if I saw this correctly. But is this really enough damage? Everything gets quite hurt for 40. Priests have to work overtime. There's no heal scroll. And 2 Tauren. Percy down. Blade level 2. Oh my god. The Tauren are sandwiching here. Super nice back and forth. No more mana on the blade. Who leveled up for the crit. The level 2 heal wave is right at your ally. When is there no... Oh no! Crit chain lightning! Oh snap! Oh snap! 40 is in so much trouble. You need the Brilliance Aura. What an execution! When do you ever see crit and chain lightning in one game? This might just be a damage threshold that, you know, that you're not used to. Because, you know, when you're playing against Coil Nova, you know the damage. Against Bold Holy Light, you've experienced that. You know the damage. But backstab and chain lightning? Nah, nobody does that. And the blade third shines again. Is there a way to come back?
I come to cleanse this land.
Red spot is the Staff of Silence, of course, great. Silence can't be stolen from breakers and you have limited dispel available. Can this Mountain King carry somehow? Staff of Silence on both sides. Interesting. We get the Beastery back, we get Burrows back, that's all expensive. And 40 is using the time to build up a 50-foot army, to creep up. Whose heroes are scaling better? Both are like absolute machines. Claws plus 8, boys. Claws plus 8!
Our forces are under attack.
Blade Master's getting good. This is exactly the time that LYN needs and wants. Creepcraft, Pimpcraft. And in a normal late game, the human should be overwhelming due to Archmage Mountain King, I would say. But with the new elements of tier 3, with LYN's new element of the Blade Master third who's scaling like crazy, goes for a 1-1-1 build actually, to maybe dodge Stormbolts. Yeah, cut my life into pieces. LYN has a town portal, does quite some econ damage. And he's forcing 40 to respond. And doesn't lose anything. Incredible. Incredible patience. Incredible decision making.
Our town is under siege.
And 40 was very, very much overwhelmed on game 1. And to be honest, LYN outplays him hard on game 2. Four minutes in the mains. Mine them out. 40 smells like a tiny. There is a shop. There should be resources. Forty's army ain't bad. He's just 10 food down and a tier down. Oh my. Oh, the pulverize against the breakers. Holy. He can't deal with the wolves really because he doesn't have enough dispel in this. Invo potion on the Shadow Hunter to keep them safe. Very important to not over micro the Tauren. Farseer behind enemy lines. Mountain King, tricky. He has a heal scroll still left and also, oh, no heal wave. Just tanks him. Gets the scroll. No TP though. 40. Can he take out the Farseer? No. The great retreat and the block. Can he reach? Close to level 5. That's gotta be it, no? This gotta be it. Don't tell me. Zeppelin saved by LYN, the god. I didn't know he did his pirate license, pilot license. But he absolutely did, man. What a devastating escape. I can totally see him tapping out there. Way too frustrating. He threw the kitchen sink at LYN. But didn't hit enough. Didn't hit hard enough. Oh my, poor 40. Autumn Leaves and Twisted both. Not going his way, like, at all. That's rough. This series is very one-sided. So far. Very one-sided. This is all LYN.
LYN the goat of orcs.
That's
Gee.
right, Ultimate Viking. Thank you. Late third, man. One base, Tauren. Invigorate. Thank you for the gifted sub. Mr. Azra, huh? 98 gift subs here, man. Sick. The ending goes to the TikTok. That's right. Follow us on TikTok. We're on TikTok. We need more Warcraft content on TikTok. So good, dude. How this all comes together. Reset. Did you install Warcraft again? 29 months. Let's go. Gorgeous, gorgeous Warcraft the past couple of days. So this kind of tells me this game, LYN was exposed to a push, right? So I can totally see you go for Blade when you know you got enough time and your opponent gives you enough time. But he just went for that regardless. Mental. And then he did found the time and yeah, he was so... Love you, but you won't make me install TikTok. How about our 2 YouTube channels? Back to Warcraft and Back to Warcraft More. Don't miss out on Back to Warcraft More.
I love when the war chief is locked in. I also love when the prophet is locked in.
Dr. Jones. There's people who say nobody calls me the prophet. And then we get lovely messages like this. And that makes me goddamn happy. I'm gonna lock myself in and I'm throwing away the key because this is game 3. It is a switch up on both sides. Look at that. After Pally Rifle and a regular Archmage game, we now get a Mountain King, but hold up. It's not a Mountain King versus Farseer game. It is Mountain King versus Blade Master Headhunters. opening up with grunts. But this is, of course, the reason we go War Mill to go for Headhunters. For the firepower. So far, LYN has been incredibly dominating. 40 gotta find his stride, really. He has been a bit underwhelming in the past 2 days. Herza! Thank you for the 10-month. I see a lot of people find the sub button today. Appreciate it. Job's done. Exactly. Also, job's done on the rogue, by the way. 500 is insane. And I really got the suspicion that the Opera widget doesn't work on weekends, but it's updated today. Anyway, Blade Master mirror image to lure out the golem.
Ready to work.
And then both have the time and space to go for this mercenary. Of course, LYN is expecting an Archmage because nobody really plays Mountain King. But this is becoming a more of a trend, really. Hero diversity. Oh. Item. Stolen! Okay, finally a little bit of momentum on Fortitude's side. Oh my. That was necessary. Devotion and Flute both in the hands of Fortitude. Now if that's no shot in the arm, what is? Blade Master mirror image. Surely a strategy that takes a long time to get up. And Fortitude doing it nicely, man. Disrupting the creeping already. Killing a grunt as well. As one-sided as the game 1 was. It's kind of the same here, just the other way around.
Our forces are under attack.
And we're creeping at the same time. Yes, please. And we're not losing militia to creeps like we did on Saturday. Also good news. And this is the perfect item. Gets the rejuvenation potion. Anilba with the gift subs, my man, thank you. Are you excited for August 5? For the Stormgate launch? I'll give it a try. Yeah, as I said, we see more Mountain King versus Night Elf. And overall, more Mountain King first is a good development. Because more variety is always good development. Random Bad Gamer, thank you very much for the gifts up. So not only did we creep this, but we also expand here. LYN knows though. What do we got to tear this down? Lots of piercing damage. So we go for towers, go for a TP. Doesn't really do too much. Yeah. LYN will lose some stuff here, that's for sure. RIP! Burzy! 3.5 Mountain King is so scary. But 40 is tier 1. Maybe LYN can figure out a timing. He's not going like something crazy like Fire Lord. Mostly Blade Master. Love the double ring on the mirror image build. Does scale towards mirror images. And he's causing some trouble here, and he's causing trouble in the main, and he confirms that there's no tech. So LYN can actually feel a bit comfortable. Like, this could have been worse if there's a tech, but it's like 200 gold away from a tech. Love the splits. Fight here with the heroes, and this is the second time we see this. Have a second group of Berserker to find other targets. Really cool. The real Blade Master didn't stand up, but the fake Blade Master went down. It's clobbering time! I love that, man. It's so awesome.
Job's done.
A decade before CM Punk did it, the Maulers already quoting the thing. Lots and lots and lots of mercs. That's supposed to bridge the time between tier 1 and tier 2. LYN is all in. This is a Headhunter Grunt Raider Walker timing. He doesn't scale too much. You gotta tear it down now. And Fortitude holds with everything he could possibly get. Which will result in a lot of losses and some high level Orc heroes. But this Mauler gained some value, huh, in this encounter. Way more sturdy. And with that, a better answer to the piercing damage. For LYN, everything is low. And he's only at 41. He didn't build the burrow for 51. So yeah, that was a very, very sharp timing. Clobbering time is over, by the way. There's still no tech. This is ridiculous. Is LYN winning this? Mountain King is an absolute threat. He didn't skill Bash level 2 yet. Would be useful, I guess. Ah, there we go. The second he skilled it, he got the Bash. But LYN still has an army. He doesn't have mana anymore. Lots of workers here. We finally have the tech. Now LYN still has to break this. 40 is an incredible defensive player. Better than an offense player, I'd say. So if you're a 40 fan, not all hope is lost, and I say it, and LYN takes the 3-0. Dude, dead. He's just destroying him on timings. Every single game. What the hell is going on? This super quick. This 45 minutes 3-0. The late tech was nasty. You know, maybe we're experimenting. It's a show match after all. You can be a little loosey-goosey. But this is just LYN demolishing 40. Yeah, of course, the Sponge Gang has arrived. 40 washed, 40 washed. Thank you, Chris and Nadi, and congrats to the, it's not Twitch partnership, what is it? You know what I mean. Affiliate, Twitch affiliateship. Oh boy, LYN is destroying, like, completely destroying 40 here. Good to see LYN in shape. Good to see LYN in shape. Nice new ideas, like the second group of Headhunters that he did twice now. Blade Master third, of course, we've only seen for like 1 week. And he surely refines that at the moment. LYN pushing the envelope, man. Always. Always. Reach! Thank you very much for the 18-month. Amazing. Yeah,
Let's
this
go.
is this is not the series that I expected. What the hell? What's going on? 40 is indeed a bit underperforming, I gotta say.
Ready to work.
Ready to work. Ready for another ownage. LYN wins the series, but how many maps will he win? E&O. I hope that puts the whiny orcs to rest. We are the weakest race. We can't do anything. That's not orc-like. Show me the flexes. Show me the big pythons. Leave the whining to the elves and be a man. Okay, we go back to Farseer, we go back to Archmage. We're on Concealed Hill. And it's Farseer Headhunter without a grunt. Orc feels the least whiny race. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Maybe they hide it better. But there've been some wine crimes. That's a lot of damage already. LYN is coming. This could be another disaster, actually. If he's not sending these units back. Pinkman, thank you for the prime. He was close to stealing that. How much damage can LYN do here? All games were also rather quick, right? That's one. It's easy too, even though denied. Oh, and the wolves are feasting. This is not the early game that you want to have if you're 0-3 down. But maybe that's exactly the early game you will have if you're 0-3 down. Nice militia block. That is not many lumber workers, boys. Fortitude, it's time to show one of your patented Archmage plays. But he didn't even tech yet. On one base.
Our forces are under attack.
This has to work now. But LYN has 6 supply open. He can go for Shadowhunter TC, whatever. Anytime he wants. It's not a big deal to get this burrow cancelled. This shop is a bit annoying because he can't go for clarities or speed scrolls. But yeah, this is maybe the relief that 40 needed there for a bit. Almost start to feel bad for him, actually. The way LYN dismantles him.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, it's to deny that.
Ready for action.
I don't think this did much. Killing the workers did a lot more. 40 is only now halfway to the tech. And here's the totem. Can he cancel that totem? He has a water elemental. He has more mana. LYN gotta be quick on his feet, but 40 is not even going for it. It's too late. So totem up. Headhunter Walker. Oh, and the rifle's coming only now.
Job's done.
Are there any 40 fans who are still optimistic about this? There's a lot of catching up to do. Maybe a well-timed Mountain King can help here a little bit. The hammer has to fall.
Job's done. Our forces are under attack.
Good militia creep. We're gonna get level 3. On to the burrows we go. This is almost an invite here.
Upgrade complete. Our forces are under attack.
This is not a counterattack. This is just turtles. Okay, this is a crucial timing. At the beginning of tier 2, you really want to produce. Oh, but the repair. Repair is good. Oh, the water elemental expires. I don't think he has enough damage no more. Hex as well. Nothing coming together for Fortitude today. This cost an absurd amount of resources for the repair, but oh snap. That is gnarly. Water elementals dealing less damage to burrows. I wonder if that made a difference. Well, they also die
Job's done.
slower because headhunters and burrows do less damage to them.
Locked and loaded.
There's two sides to the story.
Job's done.
LYN leveling. Blood Mage.
Our
Out.
forces
Blood
are under
Mage.
attack. I come to cleanse this land.
Okay. We're bringing the hose and we're gonna spray down these filthy orcs. They need a shower, let's be honest. Red spot. Come on, 40. Nah, there's no real chance, right? To get anything done here. LYN is still a bit underleveled compared to the Archmage.
Our forces are under attack.
What can the Blood Mage do though?
Job's done.
$42 food only. No chance for a tier 3 again. And we go Blade Master on Concealed now. I thought this is almost a Twisted Meadows special. But he just shows that it's his meta now. Nice little last hit for the Blood Mage. Got good experience that the Fastier would have needed dearly. And gets a big mana potion for it. Lovely. Okay, a few things are now starting to go 40's way. Can he stop the Master of the Blade? Or will Torrent destroy him again? Sorry, I had to ban someone on YouTube. Alrighty, we push. Is this orc army ready? And does this push her? There's still only 4 footmen. Militia coming. Archmage doesn't have that much mana anymore. If he takes all the mana away from especially the Shadowhunter, Lyn seems a bit weaker. No levels here whatsoever. Super interesting setup. Late gotta carry quite a bit. 40 has the supply lead. 40 has a great consumable here as well. Farseer close to 3. This is by far the best game for 40 so far. Mirror image was soaking up quite a bit. This push is still alive. Especially with the shop behind it. Lyn trying to backstab a little bit. But yeah, Lyn also supply block, needs the burrows. I really like that play to go for that surgical strike. And away we go. Is that the final fight here? We got a heal scroll for Lyn. We got mana, but Shadowhunter not level 3 is a huge liability. This time I feel, again, good control on the Tauren. Still wonder how long, because you can't spam slow forever. Nice banish saves. Yeah, feels like with the Blood Mage, this all comes better together. Blood Mage is again the glue. And I don't think without level 2 heal wave he got the sustain, really. And that's game! 40 puts his name on the board. There we go. With a couple of switches, he was under heavy fire early on. Lyn basically had the game, but then mid-game Archmage dominance. It's really nice that he still saw the win condition. It's a rather simple one. And it's also a bit of an, was a bit of an invite by Lyn with the burrow that far forward. Was super easy to walk in there with water elementals and kill it, and then Lyn was a bit crippled. Good to see use of a Blood Mage here, even though it's not parry rifle, even though it's not against the Demon Hunter. Blood Mage got a lot of saves. It was nice. Maybe you should reserve the blade for later. Probably good for 40's mentality. Probably, hopefully. Okay, can he tie it up and make it 2-1? 3-2, sorry. It's like 40 decided to play against Orc as if it was an elf. Oh, spider. Are you coming? Not wrong. Of course, there's always nuances. But yeah, run into the enemy base with level 2 water elementals has always been a good idea. Game 5. LYN wins the series, but will he leave with momentum? Or will 40 show that, you know, if I want to, I could beat you? I was just gentle to the old man and gave you the win early on. Northern Isles it is. Interesting, this is the last map. Home turf of orcs. Oh, and we see the pally and the rifle again, huh? So this is a... what is it? 40% pally rifle ratio. Which is alright, I would say. So last time he countered this with Naga and Ultra Pressure. %. Nice. Yeah, wasn't even on purpose. Obviously, the pally rifle of now is not the pally rifle of when the Grubby Invitational was running. On Autumn Leaves, it really looked like pally rifle. Show me that you can adjust. Show me it was just a warm-up 40 and that there's still value to the strat. Interesting that they agreed to these show matches prior to Super League. They give away quite a bit, right? Obviously, these show matches could be used to, like, mislead your opponent a little. Yeah, I still trust the pally rifle. And then in Super League, you will go Archmage all the way. I think you need Griffins, boys. Like, orcs are rushing tier 3 nowadays, more or less. Or have for a long time, let's be honest. Have for a long time. Sock has shown it's possible. Bridge the gap. Go for the Griffins and dominate. Haven't seen that once of 40. It can be an incredibly strong strategy. Also versus Elf. But yeah, LYN will have ways to throw him down. The first 5 minutes, not too much will happen. But this already looks a lot better than Autumn Leaves from the 40 perspective, I gotta say.
Our town is under siege. Our forces are under attack. Locked and loaded.
Of course, we're attacking behind it, but a 0.1 paladin, not ideal. But not having lost a single paladin, not having lost a single rifle. Not having lost a single paladin, lol. I mean, militia. Haven't lost anything, that's what I want to say. So yeah, this is calm. There's no risk really for these pro players to lose anything. And we gather the troops. Once again the Naga, huh? Panda might be dead. This was the fear. I always liked the Panda play, man. It was so elegant, really. With certain thresholds where you could use your spells and was a solid brawler. And a little bit of melee and an otherwise all ranged matchup.
Upgrade complete. Job done.
But yeah, tech is a lot faster. LYN is already on the way to tier 3, of course. Torrent are the saviors in multiple matchups.
Town is under siege.
But yeah, 0 losses on either side. 0 experience on either side.
Upgrade complete. Locked and loaded.
Naga should fall off a little bit. Oh, unlucky spawn of that rifleman. Didn't adjust the rally point, so has to use a holy light.
Research.
But it's not the end. You can see that across this show match, 40 warmed up. He got a lot better, a lot more stable, no super bad mistakes anymore as we've seen on Autumn Leaves. Yeah, definitely a lot better.
Our forces are under attack.
But now he's getting caught. And that was the last Holy Light. Ooh, he just started to be a little brave. Go for the consumable, but LYN is right there to punish it. And the way he's bridging this kind of greedy tier 3 tag is just wonderful. 40 hasn't seen anything of the map. Like nothing. And everything is hurt. He needs to get this last hit. But the Ogre, super unfortunate. Item goes to the Blood Mage, who was brave. If 40 keeps all the rifles together, this might be nice. No mana anymore. Not that much damage output either. It's so fragile, man. This is so fragile. Is he really brave enough to engage? Half his army is dead. But on the other side, LYN doesn't have that much firepower. Interesting game with all level 1 heroes after 8 minutes. Very, very brawly, of course. Both players would love to have a heal scroll. Hopefully he got a shop. Oh, he does. Nice.
Research complete.
Alrighty, not as clean and not as flawless as game 1 was, but the Shadow Hunter is out. We're gonna get an orb and backpack.
Forces are under attack.
Damn, orcs are really incorporating this.
Locked and loaded.
Can we level now? Oh, the savior! The savior is here! The tier 3 tech. We go Griffins, boys! Okay, this looks a million times better. The walker. Oh, he wants that item! I don't think he got it. He got it! The zombie mask! Oh, snap, dude! I think, if I read this correctly, he got the heal scroll from the shop and he stole the zombie mask as well.
Under attack.
Oh my god, LYN is a freaking genius, man! And 40 saw it coming. He tried to prevent it, but he couldn't break him. He couldn't block him. Giga chat, LYN. That's so cool. That is just so cool. Clip it, ship it, spread the word.
Job done.
The potential for backpack, man. Unbelievable. We got Flame Strike. That's nice on some hurt units, but it's more like a visual effect. Rifles start to fall. Level 3 on the Pally. Nice, of course. Sobi Mask, always the question. Is it good against the Blood Mage or not? 2 rifles falling in quick succession. Still 40 ahead. And he's waiting for the big Griffins.
Upgrade complete. Our forces are under
Still needs
attack.
time. He survived. But can he win the game now? And what's Lynn's answer to the Griffins? He must know that this wasn't enough rifles and this wasn't really a push. It was just a brawl, right? He was looking for a skirmish, but not for a decisive push. Expo. Since the aviaries are just finishing, I'm always skeptical. Do you have the time
Under attack.
to go for a tiny so it pays off? Since the aviaries are just finishing, there just might be.
Research complete. Job's done. Job's done.
Okay, okay. Don't turn Night Elf, man. Unholy Aura, perfect. Exactly what he needs.
Job's done.
3-3-2. Okay, he goes Mass Headhunter against the Griffins. As long as there's no leveled Mountain King, I think this is fine. You can counter Flame Strike with heal scrolls.
It's hammer time. Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, this should work. This should work. I really dislike it if there's a Mountain King involved. I do like it here. I don't even think Flame Strike 3 would be enough to deal with the Berserkers. Good scout though. Oh, is it good? It's a little bit too late, maybe. Red spot on the other side. 3-3-3.
Our forces are under attack. It's hammer time. Research complete.
Upgrades are 1-0.
Hi Neo, good luck.
Thank you, Prof.
Our town is under siege. Our forces are under
Lyn got a very solid supply lead. Nasty nuke. It's no game-saving level up near. Level 4 Blood Mage is amazing. I think you'd love to have level 4 Pally for that second level of Devotion Aura. Upgrades aren't there yet for the Griffins. They're still scary.
It's hammer time. It's hammer time.
Serpent Wards. Retraining to Serpent Wards, really? No, oh my god, he needs to stack up heal waves, and that's brave, because there's only one shop here. You can't really guarantee that you get the heal scrolls when your opponent knows how to play it.
It's hammer time.
For now he got 3, for now it's fine. Second
It's
attack
hammer
upgrade.
time.
How many griffins? 7. Yeah, now we got 30 seconds on the clock for the next heal scroll. Is that enough? But wards are magic immune, right? So griffins can't kill them. Does... Oh my god, I don't know how it works. AoE damage spells will hurt wards, right? But the Stormhammer upgrade, is that still magic damage? Or is that like enhanced physical stuff? Ooh, does anybody know? Do Griffin Stormhammers kill wards? Not the right-click attack. That doesn't work. But if you attack like the ground or a unit, you have these little shockwaves from the Stormhammer upgrade.
Hammer time. Research complete.
Nobody knows, huh? Saul, test this. I'm pretty sure it's still magic. Calm before the storm, guys. Oh, LYN catches 40 here. Army is so big. But 40 needs just a little bit more time. So many headhunters, oh my god. 16 headhunters! Jesus, how optimized is this army? 2 torrents, 16 headhunters. Still, I worry if this is enough. Without too much heal. But he can go 4th heal scroll if he wants to. 40 got 1, at least. What are the upgrades saying? 2-1. I think I would love to see an additional armor upgrade.
It's hammer time.
Does he not have more resources? He needs that armor upgrade. At least he got devotion too. But yeah, 40's gotta act. Like it's 2 base, 1 base for a long time. And in 3 seconds, he can go to the shop again for heal scroll number 4. He's engaging now. Oh my god, getting kind of giddy for this fight. Might be rough to attack all the griffins. Nice positioning over the trees. But this will be hard to catch the fight in its entirety. RIP Torren. Good deny. Bring it back. Next heal scroll available. I don't think LYN can win this on 2-3 heal scrolls.
It's hammer time.
40 go upgrades, man. Maybe it's too late. We'll see. Huge siphon. Scroll of the beast as well. Doesn't hit everything. Torrent far away. He's trying to out-kite the serpent wards. 91 supply. 19 headhunters. He can use his flame strike here, right? But Hex coming in. Do that choke. 40 is doing a good job not flying into the snakes. RIP. LYN is in high upkeep, man. He's still got a little bit of a better economy, but it's more or less even. Now 40 going for 2-2. Yeah, Griffins are good. Griffins are real good. Nice army movement by 40 as well. Then dodges the flame strike. How long are we mining for? 3 minutes still.
Job's done.
2.5 here.
Mine is
He's really good at these pickups. Pickoffs? $11 Griffins. Are we fighting this? There's a TP. There is 2 heal scrolls versus 3. It looks like we're fighting this. For a while at least. Great purges. Reset the snake sticks up. And apparently they cannot be dealt with. Blood Mage not enough damage. Rifles a bit too far out. Raiders are here. Berserk mode enabled. Lots of attack speed now. But LYN lost a lot. Like the Torrent especially. He can revive 1 maybe? But does he even want to? They just disappear. And now we're getting... This wasn't even the 3rd attack upgrade. This was the 2nd. Walker dead. He's just picking him apart. This is not the big fight that we were looking for. This is just strategical strikes left and right. 2 heal scrolls burned on each side. But guess what? 40 has map control. And that's why it's such a liability to go for Serpent Wards. If you have 19 Headhunters, are the Serpent Wards really necessary?
research complete.
3-2 upgrades. Oh, and LYN is a bit overwhelmed. He's not dodging the flame strike as well as he did. Griffins, of course, great AoE damage if they hit. If units are in a line, they're all getting affected. Purge, fantastic. We have a staff, but 3 seconds off. Blood Mage, careful. Holy Light, where are those? He was ready. He had an invuln as well. This is nasty. No big orange bird. And this very, very, very much looks like another LYN win. If not for the Griffins. TP away. Supply even. A couple of exit kills. Ouch! That hurt bad.
Our forces are under attack.
That hurt real bad.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
That also hurts. Losing half your army and being mined out. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, do we still have a critical mass of Griffins so you can one-shot Headhunters? LYN just goes for the strike. Griffins are still solid, man. He's still getting killed. This is not over. LYN might be mined out at the expo soon as well. Griffins are awesome, apparently. Look at him go. Half the army at 50%, and there's no heal wave and no heal scroll. 40 just can't commit too hard. The Holy Lights, he's really conservative with them. And this altar, oh no, 25 seconds. He can't repair. Oh, Blood Mage dead forever. Level 6 though. Do we have an ultimate? We do with the workers. That didn't do shit. Of course he doesn't get the birdies back. They have no corpses. But at least he gets the workers again and can call militia again. And with that, the Griffins might be able to do the damage. We'll see about that. 6 Griffins still left. 5 Griffins still left. Oh. 3. No 4? Oh my god. Yeah, that would be a miracle if 40 finds a way. And it is game. God damn, LYN 4 and 1, huh? Cool, cool, cool games. I think very noticeable that Fortitude got better into the series the longer it goes. But the War Chief, guys. The War Chief did a hell of a job here tonight. Yesterday afternoon, night. And quite a statement towards the Super League. LYN just GOAT mode, man. Absolute GOAT mode. He's a really good gamer. That's what he is. Cool little pick and run. Mano, thank you for the 4 months. And yeah. Orcs around the world silenced. Just play like LYN. Just play like LYN. Knowing 40, he will take his lessons for that and he will come extra prepared for the games to come. Just build headhunters. Exactly. Exactly. That's all you gotta do. There's nothing else to it. Great games. Yeah, right. What a pleasure. We are just blessed with great games. You can see them all on our 2 YouTubes, Back to Warcraft and Back to Warcraft More. So go check them out. And follow us there. We're still chasing the 100,000 subs. By now, I believe we'll never get them. Because you just don't want to do me any favors. But okay. Okay. That's if you can't even click once for me, then that's fine, I guess. You can make up for that if you hit the Prime sub button though. That would also be lovely. If we can bring that number to 100k, I'll just go on vacation and you'll never see me again. We have an FFA night, by the way. Got swag. Thank you very much. Even more swag now with the Prime sub. We got a little bit of a rematch and new challengers. We got Sheik, who's always there. GOAT of FFA. We got Grady, who defeated the Ghost last time. He's the reigning and defending king of the Monday FFA. The legend that is Grady. And we got Blast, who got a lot of bad luck recently when he joined us in these FFA Mondays. And the king is back. Return of Lilu, everybody. Challenging Sheik. Ooh, War3 Champions has posted an update. Launcher version 1.568 has been released. We have rewritten the way we are detecting failures during game creation process from scratch. Holy. Our goal is that we're now able to properly detect and handle more failure cases with the goal to make join bugs less impacting. Depending at which stage the player has joined bugged, we're able to re-queue you without losing your spot in the queue. Sick! In the future, we intend to improve this on this further so that you don't lose your spot even if the join bug happened at a later stage in the process. For now, we won't be able to re-queue you after the game has started loading, as we need to restart Warcraft in the background. From now on onwards, we will cancel any game that we don't consider being successfully created. This should make drawing at the start a thing of the past. Nice. Games which our system cancelled but yet awarded a win will now be identifiable in the match history. Whenever a game is cancelled, we will close the active game and show the dialogue that elaborates what exactly went wrong and who caused the problem. We can blame them. Feel free to screenshot this dialogue in the future in case you'd like to use this information for bug reports or player reports. Sick! W, War 3 champions. Put join bugs to rest. Love it. Dude, Faro is on fire. Let's see if our caster team for the FFA is on fire as well, as I'm calling the legendary duo, the FFA Neo and Remo in Godfather and Rulers. They will be here in a second. Yes, I hope, I think. Then we have a little bit of FFA. Godfather has arrived. Hello, my friend.
Hello, Neo, and welcome again in this mass night of match incoming.
No! Oh, I only see this now. True. Grady Night Elf, Blast Night Elf, Lelu Night Elf. Sheik has to save us.
Yeah, I think he'll pick Night Elf as well. He'll be 2-3 minutes late, so we have some time to trash talk Night Elves anyway. At least Night Elf is gonna win this FFA, like almost every time, but we have some excuses.
It's
so
just...
we have some bigger map today, so I think it will be a fun game.
Okay, we have some time. We have some time. I mean, it's just fair if they win all the FFA, right? Because they never win any tier 1 tournaments.
Okay, is that so?
Yeah, it is so.
Well, I cannot comment on that because I never seen like some exceptional Night Elf player like for all those years, maybe except Moon. In the past, that was like beyond everybody, but just like we have human players and orc players and undead players who are like a lot better than any other players, and I mean like a lot better, like maybe 2-3 levels up, especially Fortitude, Happy, LYN, like those guys are like other tier. So we cannot compare them to any Night Elf now. Even Moon is not in the shape that he was in before. So this is the main reason that we don't see Night Elf winning so many tier 1 tournaments. Corfu had some nice matches here and there, but he's inconsistent, so they just need to, I don't know, just play like Happy.
I can report, Godfather, that I started my Night Elf journey this afternoon on Battle.net. So in just like, I don't know, 2 months or so, I will be the S tier player for the Night Elves. Just a matter of time.
Well, I won't be surprised actually. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be maybe 100 or 200 MMR more than your main race with Night Elf.
That's likely.
So I can't wait just this to happen, you know, because everybody's complaining how Night Elf is weak, they don't win anything. And then I see this game, what was it, yesterday? Kaho against Infi, where Kaho is like 35 supply down.
With the Chimeras.
He pushes him to his main and he fights like equal to 100 supply human army. This was ridiculous. I mean, in the end, okay, the human won, but for 15 minutes, the Night Elf fought like even to the human with 35 supply less. This is just a joke, you know. And
we have to maybe we should mention that it was mountain giants at a fountain.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I see.
No, I mean, if the human went to push him like on his main, he probably could have lost the game because Night Elf have this big sustain every time, you know. And I think Kaho in the end made some mistake that he went too deep to fight.
Yeah,
he can just play passive and stuff. But it's just Night Elf stuff, you know. They hold the game all the time and then just make some stupid mistake and they throw it off and then we say Night Elf is very weak, cannot win anything. But it was nice reverse sweep from Infi.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Amazing games actually. And also Kaho has his moments as well if he plays consistently, but as we know, he's also busy with his job. So he cannot like attend to many tournaments, I think.
Yeah.
But it's nice addition because he came like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago, and he's just top player, like no problems.
One guy is waiting in the line and is holding his breath. Do you want to chime in on the Night Elf slander, Rulers?
I thought when Godfather was mentioning top players, you make now the introduction to me, but sadly.
Well,
It's in
Rulers,
first.
that's because you don't play anymore.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
We were
But
asking
yeah, what
you.
the
We
hell?
were asking you to join us as a player, but no, rather be a caster, so we can spend quality time with you. That's also all right.
Yeah, that's super fine as well for me.
I just want to comment on Rua's game so we can trash talk him. So maybe we make some Monday FFA with me and him, and we can just trash talk each other. We
Let's
can be in the
go.
chat as well.
Open calls. I like it.
Yeah, I like this is like I said before to make FFA with voice chat available, like for the viewers as well. Maybe they will ban the channel, so we need some other channel, but we should do it. I think it would be very fun.
We can make a disclaimer on it, like only for mature audience should be fine.
Yeah, I think Ina have this all the time on his stream.
Yeah.
so it's fine.
It's a better. He's also like very naked at times, so it's
I
very
don't know.
sexual.
Is it that's why you follow him or?
Yeah. I'm a long time subscriber, of course.
Oh. Okay, so she come now, and I will just start the game.
Let's go. We got 4 Night Elves on La Rosa Nautica.
Yeah, Ross can tell us more about this map.
Yeah, it was introduced to ladder, I think 2 seasons ago, and initially it started with random spawns, but for the sake of more balance, we decided to make the spawns fixed, which was, controversial to say, but I think it's fine, especially for show matches. Or especially for ladder, it's fine. For show matches, I think spawns don't matter too much because players are experienced and know the like how to balance the game anyways. But yeah, it is what it is. We have balanced spawns and 4 Night Elves.
Yeah, I just want to keep in mind this is the 4-player map, so it doesn't matter if you fix the spawns. As this player is 8-player map in the original version,
Okay.
but we have also 4-player map, so the thing that you said is just doesn't matter. But anyway, thank you for the information.
Yeah,
it's
but yeah, usually we played it as an 8-player map, so yeah.
Yeah, we have it 8-player. Right? Yeah. So it's very big map and a lot of gold, a lot of expansions for all the players. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Gradient hiding bases all over the place, and this is exactly what I'm expecting. So we can have a 3-hour stream here with Neo, and he will
Nice.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I had no stream this afternoon. I casted a nice Fortitude LYN series. I got plenty of time. And I take a look at the north. I see no altars in the northern hemisphere. Okay, one is coming up now. So both Tavern Heroes and Demon Hunter Keeper in the south.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the good thing with Night Elf and FFA. They can just play any hero they want. And that's why even with 4 Night Elves, we will have some diversity in terms of heroes at least.
Funny thing also is that I don't know what happened. I don't have observer overlay, so you guys need to guide me through the darkness of this map where they have wisps and buildings. I don't know what happened again with these updates, or maybe I just fucked up something. But so far, everybody's gonna creep their expansion, except the Teal Night Elf. And other funny thing is that we don't have names actually, so we need just to guess the players.
I do have names.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can introduce it. You write it down. So teal is Blast, starting the creep. Red is Grady. Blue is Lilu. And purple is Sheik.
Okay.
Oh, wow, we have Lilo with the Tinker, so this is usually when it's getting serious for him. But we also heard him say a lot about the Panda update, the Panda patch, making the Panda totally useless. So what's your opinion on this?
I haven't made up my mind yet. I've seen games where the panda does indeed look useless, and then I've seen games where if the panda is in the right position, he can still fry everything. So it comes down to the player, I guess, and we all know that Lelu only has like 80 APM. Maybe he needs 5 to 6 APM more for a better panda position.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing about FFA is that you have a lot of air armies, and for that, you need the panda to be quite close to deal a lot of damage to the air units. And being closer to an 100 supply air army makes you very exposed to hero focus. So yeah, I guess he has a fair point, and curious to whether we will see a panda nevertheless.
Just get a blink dagger, bro. That should fix all the problems.
Yeah, I think it's fun because both Gradient and Lilo is having Tinker, and also I think in the past they have this soft play between them. I don't know, it's just like some Knight of Pact that they don't like finish themselves. So it will be funny to see how they're gonna react. Is Lilo gonna go against Sheik, and is Gradient gonna go full on Blast and just blast him away from this game?
Yeah, Blast, we gotta say, he was very, very unlucky in the past couple of weeks. He was always rushed, sometimes even by 2 players. Greetings to Sharky and Ina at the same time. He doesn't deserve this. He's a very nice fella, even though he's from France. But yeah, this looks like he can finally unfold a game for once.
Yeah, and we also see a lot of different builds. Gradient, as we saw him last week as well, is keeping the Ancient of War completely. So he already has up his Tree of Life, as he went for Tree of Life first, and the Tavern Hero, so very quick expansion. And now also on the top left, we see that he's already getting up his second Tree of Life. So very fast eco, very fast tech. So very greedy build, so the greediest build possible pretty much. And Lelo also already getting up his second expansion. And bottom right, we see Sheik also creeping his second expansion. So these are pretty much the FFA experts who just know what is important in FFA early game. Whereas on the bottom left side, we can see that Blast is only getting up his first expansion, so he will be behind in the macro game.
Alrighty. Yeah, I wonder what kind of match this is gonna be. We see a lot of mass air, of course, with Night Elves, but also some trunk style with Demon Hunter and Naga and single target focus fire. So will be interesting what these guys are going for.
Yeah, and I think with the Panda being nerfed, Trunks Hero combination with Demon Hunter Naga Podem is getting more and more interesting in FFA again. And I think Sheik is the one who tries to perfectionize it. I'm not quite sure, like, is Sheik fully switching to Night Elf also in 1v1, right?
No, he played Undead in 1-on-1.
Okay.
He loses all the time. So.
At least in all the randoms, this is what I saw. I haven't seen him in a regular 1-on-1 in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, he tries to qualify all the time for this tournament, and he always loses on the final.
For B Cup?
No, this all the randoms there is one tournament.
Ah,
now.
okay.
So, yeah, unfortunate. But last time Sheik with this trunk style, it didn't went very well for him, as we remember, as he lost to Gradient 1v1. So I'm curious if he's gonna go for the same strat. Probably yes, but he needs to be more careful this time.
Outmaneuvered him for the most part, because I mean Sheik always had the better fighting army with Dryads and Mountain Giants, ground focused, whereas Gradient went full air and full base race army with Chimera's hippos, like the classic Chippo style, and yeah, also played of course very well, I have to say. So it was a very nice game last week. And yeah, let's hope we have the same tonight.
Zoom doesn't work when you're observer.
Oh, amazing. I always zoom out and it just zooms in automatically.
Yeah, I have the same on FFA maps. I guess we can remove the zoom triggers next season or whatever. But yeah, not a big deal, I guess. We got second heroes and Grady still trusts the Panda.
Oh, that's a little bit surprising because he is usually playing Naga every game. So yeah, seeing him with Panda is interesting. And I'm also not sure, like, do players know who each other is? Because I think...
Alchemist.
Ooh.
Sorry?
Inca
Alchemist for
Alchemist.
Lilo. Yeah.
I think in the break
I
they
wonder-
said player 3 and player 4, so they might not know.
Yeah, I
I
think so
wonder
too.
what he gonna go for a third hero. Probably Keeper, I think.
Yeah, like Leo says that Keeper is... Yeah. Every hero combination has to include a Keeper. But yeah, he also never plays Trunk style pretty much. So yeah, Tinker, Alchemist, Keeper, very interesting. Seems to be very good in air versus air, like Chippo versus Chippo, for example, because you have the Acid Bomb plus the Cluster Rockets and the Thorns Aura, so that's a very nice synergy for heavy air battles.
And heal spray.
And of course you have Transmute and Tinker Ultimate, so yeah,
Oh yeah.
all of this in the hands of Lelu, pretty scary.
But shouldn't that make you a huge target to not let him survive into a late game?
The town is under
I mean, that's always the same with Lilo anyway, so I think even letting him get into the freeway is scary enough. And he hasn't been rushed yet, so this means that he almost is guaranteed to get into the freeway because we know that he even won an even 1v1 against Happy when they played last time. So it's gonna be very tough for him. Like I always say this, I think Lilo is the hardest 1v1 opponent to face in an FFA. Godfather, I know that you have a different opinion about that, but yeah, tier 2 rushes are kind of cheating.
Thank you for calling me a cheater, Ross. I just wanna say that Gradient was AFK for the last 2 minutes. He didn't move from his base and Lilo managed to creep his spot in the middle. And Gradient without any units right now cannot creep so fast like the others. I don't know what he was doing and how he won the game last Monday. But it will be funny to see if he can catch up on levels because this is very, very weak from him. And Lilo is already getting his third expansion on 3 o'clock, making it, and he'll be able to creep the top right side. And this will be level 5 Tinker for sure. So Lilo so far with the best creeping as Blastus with 4-2 and as well Shikus with 4-2. So far so good for Lilo. Amazing comeback. Let's not curse him. But like you said, having Lilo in late game is 80% win for Lilo. I've seen many games where I thought he's out and he always manages to win them in the end. So the Magician from Finland probably is gonna win this one as he had a huge break from FFA. Of
Yeah.
course deserved. He spent all the money from FFA drinking, so the whole $200 that he earned this year.
That's probably a little shot in Finland.
We have a Dark Ranger as well in the mix. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I was about
Rarely
to ask,
see her
like,
these days.
you don't see life
In
drain
FFA?
just yet, right, in FFA?
Yeah, I never really have seen it on level 3, honestly. So this might be nice.
Life drain really good in one-on-one. It's a little bit hype in one-on-one right now, but this is Silence and Black Arrow, so maybe later. Grady is of course doing what he did last week as well. He's skipping all the units until he got Chimeras. And yeah, we'll then catch up with some heavy damage and just going to some bases.
Yeah, exactly. So the question is going to be who is going to break upkeep first, and it is Blast. So when taking a look at the economy and gold counts, we see that Blast is quite far behind, as I've mentioned 5 minutes ago when it came to the expansion timings. But yeah, this also means that he is gonna be attacking first and maybe can get himself into a little bit of a lead this way, because others are still quite greedy. No one broke upkeep yet. That being said, Gradient is now pumping his first Chimeras out, so 52 supply. Question is he gonna go now above 50 or back to 50?
Yeah, he keeps on
The thing
pumping.
is, Lilo is the first to get his expansion. Like I said, he already grabbed his whole side of the map. Level 5 Tinker, like I said. Level 4 Alchemist, and soon it will be level 3 Keeper as well. So he'll be ready
Yeah,
to fight.
super tick creeping here, even compared to Trunks.
The question
way ahead.
is he gonna attack someone?
Yeah, Graydon is also pumping already, and we saw him also last week rushing, or quote-unquote rushing Sheik. Sheik was not yet perfectly ready, which cost him 2 expansions. So yeah, Sheik also now broke upkeep, so Lelo is the only one still being greedy, but I think now should be the time for him also to go over 50 as he crept his side of the map, got up 3 expansions, and this is usually the time where yeah, you want to keep your momentum going, get more XP, and yeah, break upkeep.
Yeah, and if Lilu somehow gets this 12 o'clock creep camp, it will be amazing for his Alchemist and Keeper. But he's going to scout Sheik now and maybe trying to engage as he already retrained his Tinker.
Okay, so Grant moving south and Lilo also moving south, so this might be the 1v1s we have. Also, we know that Lilo fears Sheik the most in the late game stage. So yeah, it's a brave call from Lilo to go on Sheik, but there has been a little bit of a feud in the past, and yeah.
Rulers, do you
Radiant
still
calling it
suffer
out
from
that
like
he's on
fever and
left?
an illness? Lelo fears no one, okay? Maybe he fears Godfather with the Necro Rush, but apart from that, Lelo fears no one, and he's gonna set a statement here by knocking out Sheik easy. After that TP.
So Ruas, there is some question here from the viewers. They ask, wouldn't be human with mass teleportation and power ultimate the strongest race in FFA? So what do you think?
Oh,
Okay, that was nice reaction.
No
mean,
explanation,
people-
just no.
You know, like people are curious because one guy said Orc is the strongest, Night Elf is the strongest, or Human is the strongest, but why they never ask if Undead is the strongest? I just wonder. Do you have idea, Ruas, or we're just gonna follow this fight between Sheik and Lilo?
yeah, there's a fight
Oh, yeah.
coming up here between Lilo and Sheik, both on 80. So this is gonna be interesting because Lilo with a heavy AoE combo, whereas Sheik with a heavy single target focus army. So interesting how this is gonna turn out.
Yeah, the Dryads might be a little bit of a problem as they're magic immune. Bear Mirror, hooray! But with the rockets in the mix and with Acid Bomb in the mix and with Roar. Okay, we got some Cyclones. Love that he chooses the Alchemist. Chemical Rage, huge damage if he connects. And Sheik's Demon Hunter, bit too hurt for my comfort.
Yeah, Sheik is lacking damage here as his army is not strong enough to fight this army. Also, Alchemist is doing huge amount of
these
damage.
rockets now. Oh, so much damage.
Sheik needs to TP immediately. He's gonna lose everything.
Nice split against the Rockets though. Oh,
Alchemist,
Alchemist! Rip!
Okay, that's a big one.
Chimera's up, but also Crows.
Yeah, that's a very nice army versus army fight here.
Ooh, Tinker! Nice switch by Sheik here. It looked really bad, but he makes Lelu Town Portal out.
Yeah, but Lelo is 20 supply ahead, so yeah.
So he can't just heal up, as Night Elves do.
What do you mean heal up? Ah, you can heal up immediately. Wow.
On
they
the
just
other
need a
side,
lot.
oh my god, we got a lot of hippos and a lot of chimeras and almost no bottom anymore. How are these chimeras supposed to live? I don't know if Blast has enough hippos. Oh no, Grady TP's out immediately. Well prepped by Blast with the anti-air.
Yeah, but Gradient took out all the expansions again. Look at this. Blast is getting up only 1 expansion now again.
But same for Grady.
Okay, but Grady also lost his expansion, so yeah, there has been things happening.
Dude,
Oh,
Night
Tinker,
of
no
Mirror.
TP?
Ah, careful. He needs the Tinker. Night of Mirror and FFA is quite awesome, I gotta say.
Yeah, especially if we see different army compositions like we do here.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
different hero
if
combinations,
you
so
have
that's pretty
Gradient
nice.
who makes mass chimps against mass archers and hippos, it's amazing.
And he still is the champion.
Yeah, it already
Yes.
worked last week, so why would you change?
Exactly.
So Demon Hunter
No
level.
TP, Dark Ranger.
Oh, blast. Oh, no. Also, no staff in range. That's a little oversight.
Yeah,
This is
Gradient is
just
broke
insane.
though. Blast is also broke, so Gradient tends to fly ahead, but can't really fight against this heavy air army or hippo army rather.
This is the
So
main
he has to
problem
go
here.
again for the base race. Force
problem
Blast
that-
back this way.
That Sheik had last Monday, you cannot siege with this army, so Gradient can just walk around and kill you.
Ah, he's getting intercepted again.
Yeah, exactly. Hippos are fast. Nice anti-magic potion.
Yeah, that was sick, actually. While the rockets were in the air, dodged a lot there.
And now the Caduceus are falling.
Potom, rip. Not a good day to be a
that's
Potom.
also only small losses here for Gradient. Not for Gradient, but for Blast. Losing two of his heroes. for all the
7
Chimera.
chimeras down. Small losses.
And this is also something that Lilo does great while fighting, getting up Ancient Protectors.
On blast dodging rockets again. Real good control so far.
Ooh, Lelo at 100, Sheik on 90, so this is gonna be a great next fight.
Invuln potion popped immediately here from Sheik.
Nice death here by Lelo.
Oh, Dispel super quick. And the rockets again, man. They basically two-shot these talents. Wonder how much longevity
Yeah,
there is,
those are
but
the
with the
combination
heal
with acid
scroll,
bomb.
amazing.
Great. Yeah, Lilo lost zero supply.
And another fight on the left-hand side. Keeper is in trouble next. Gets the redo on top of the anti-magic. Got Tranquility, of course, as well.
That's a weird fight.
Yeah, the hippos are all useless, of course, now.
Last with the first level 6 hero. Okay. And right hand side we now see Lilo again going south, but where are the heroes?
So many Druid of the Towns here. I think it's a mistake against rockets and acid bomb. This will be fun.
Yeah, very nice to find the perfect army composition here in these fights, but I think both of them doing fine. Also, the army composition has to synergize with the hero comp. So very complex, I think.
Alrighty. Rocket acid bomb going through. Let's see if we get heal scrolls or not. Roar everywhere.
And
Demon
now level
Hunter.
5 Alchemist, level 3 Acid Bomb is such a huge buff.
Yep. Chimera's falling soon. We got Crow Mirror in the air, and Sheik seems to have the better end of the stick. Also takes the Chimera.
Yeah, Talons looked good here in this fight. The crows.
Yep. Next acid
But
bomb.
now the next Acid Bomb should be
Oh no, what's just a normal
coming up. Ooh, just over the trees. Nice movement here.
demon?
Level 2 Entangle not the strongest yet.
Alchemist! Nice staff. Demon level 5
Ooh.
saved Invuln. Can he chase? How long can he chase? We got more rockets. It's not too easy to run away from.
Let's connect here with the Towns.
Oh, lucky to get out there without any
Wow.
kills.
So what are we at? 78 versus 75. Lilo 1k gold ahead. Super close fight. Very nice to watch.
And of course we fight on the left hand side immediately. I don't know, man. We're right next to a Tinker with the Tranquility. That's ambitious. Next rockets might kill him. Rocket, got
On the
him.
bread.
Oh, Zeppelin. What?
What?
Blast the goat, dude. What a sick
Wow.
escape. Oh my, he's flexing. No! Nine. B2W rip in the chat. Classic Night Elf hero loss.
Amazing. I'm very happy we have 4 Night Elves.
Oh man, Blast. It was such a great move. It was so epic. And then he felt too good and he wanted to flex and he got punished immediately. Oh no.
Yeah. But we see another 100 versus 100 Lilo versus Sheik coming up. They are still only 20 golds of each other. And expansion-wise, Sheik is 1 expo ahead. Okay, so that's gonna be a very nice next fight. Ledo now switched to full ground army. Like I have the screen here on Ledo's army with 5 bears. So now very bear heavy.
Okay,
Yeah,
blast.
you definitely need a drink blast.
Dude, just empty the bottle, my friend. Just get a good, I don't know, bottle of wine and just chuck it, bro. After that.
Okay, while we wait, I can tell you a funny story with Blast on Rara round 1. It was in Hamburg, if I remember right.
Yep.
So Blast, of course, with his special organization stuff, he didn't have a room to sleep. So I said to him, you know, there is one open room, like it was basically some open room next to mine. There was nobody inside. I said, if you want, just take it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. He said, oh, okay, perfect, thank you. And then some guy came like very late or something in this room, and Blast was just blocking the door with his legs, like kicking it. This guy couldn't go in, so I don't know where this other guy slept. But I think Blast have a nice night here, so there in the hotel, sleeping illegally. So yeah, if the hotel wanna charge him, you can still do it, guys.
Well, that hotel is not a hotel anymore, so
Yeah.
they won't. But we continue. Goddamn, cheap blast, unreal.
Yeah, well, cannot say anything. Night off.
Of course. Well, we fight on the right-hand side. We got more rockets. We got more acid bombs soon. Alchemist's still far away from
Level 6 Tinker Zone.
But Tinker, yep, exactly. Robo mode activated. Not yet.
Damn, these rocket plus acid bomb is plus the fairy fire. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
6 damage here from Lilo. Acid bomb rockets is just insane. Zero chance for Sheik.
Yeah, what you gonna do against the acid bomb? You can't dispel it. It doesn't matter if you move the crows or not. Acid bomb sticks. Freaking genius.
Yeah, I think he should go maybe Dryads and Mountain Giants, Sheik.
And another fight problem left. Hippo versus Hippo, so this is gonna be a quick one.
No
Ooh,
phone.
but Tranquility, that's of course game changer here in this fight.
Rockets took a little on Grady's side. He got the Thorns aura though.
Ooh, Gradients coming out ahead, like the Thorns plus the Panda, plus the Rockets, of course. Very nice in air versus air, it feels.
Not going Thorns aura when you're up against Hippos. Shake my head.
Yep. And yeah, Lelo moving forward. Now Sheik is down to 2 expansions and soon down to 1 expansion. Yeah, whereas Lelo still comfy on 2 expansions and 5k gold. 80 supply now again, so back from high upkeep.
I wonder what Sheik continues to do this with Hippo Riders and Towns. I think this is useless against Rockets and Alchemists.
Now what should he do? Should he go fairies?
Yeah, I think Dryads and Mountain Giants would be the best army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because-
Leo's already quite bear heavy, so he has also very nice army adjustment here.
And Demon Hunter has been level 5 like for forever. Last 30 minutes, I've never seen Demon Hunter being level 5 for so long.
He is gonna be level 6 in a second. Maybe this is changing something. But also
Yeah,
Alchemist
only-
level might be
Yeah.
first.
He won it because he's the only tank rules in this army. That's the main problem for a Sheik.
Yeah, that's right. And double minus armor is just so strong here.
He kills something. Level 6 Superman is coming, guys. 2025.
Yeah, but not Super Naga.
Maybe also not Super Portum. This is just Super Lelu.
Yeah, he's just fully ignoring the Demon Hunter, but now there is nothing else left in Demon. He's gonna go and right click it. And
No
the staff?
stuff on the Priestess. Switch
Oh, no
TP.
staff, yeah.
Sheik, man. To the ropes here. Again. Another Monday. Another stressful day for Sheik in the office.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why he
she
should
never,
have
never
changed
only won against Lilo at last month.
And he cancelled another expo Lelu did towards Sheik with one bear on 50 HP. He did all the work by himself. Left hand side, Grady's Tinker in trouble. Should be fine while we fight here again. Rockets missed pretty much everything, but we're still chasing. We have a TP, right? Yeah, we do. Level 7 as well. Staff ready.
Lilu's the king of this game, but both Sheik and Lilu, if they peace at some moment, I think it will benefit Sheik a little bit because they're both rich. I don't know how they do it. Lilu at almost 8k, 7k, and Sheik with
I don't
3k.
think
And
Lilo is gonna piece Sheik though, because Lilo knows that he's 7k gold, and in a freeway with Blast and not Sheik, he is gonna be super fine. Like, it doesn't matter who is in the freeway for him, but it's the best if Sheik is out. And that's why I think he's never gonna piece Sheik here.
yeah, but Sheik needs to pump army as soon as possible, and just now he's making more dryads, but he needs a lot more than that to fight Lilu.
Yeah, it's gonna
make
be
the
another
damage.
thing though, because Sheik won expansion, like one mining base, and Lilo on 3. And already ahead 5k gold or 4k. And also the heroes, of course. Also the keeper, even the third hero is gonna get level 6 soonish.
Well, let's fight again between Blast and Grady. Bottom.
Yeah, Silent very nice here for the start of the fight.
Dark Ranger rather hurt. Oh my god, that
perfect rocket timing.
keeper just boiled by these
Princess.
chimeras. Rip.
Yeah, I mean, also congrats to Gradient, I guess. He is keeping up very nicely here. To say
And
the
Lilu
least.
just sold something here from Sheik's army. Level 6 out, she missed very strong.
Anti-magic saves him a little bit. Yeah, Sheik in the ropes, man. You said it. There's no better expression. In his Moonwell ropes, I guess.
Yeah. Godfather
he
said
fed
to the
back.
rope, which also I think is more and more true.
Godfather says a lot of wise things.
Wise man says a wise things new.
Yeah.
Oh, and those towns, man, just pointless to have them. Naga in the back AFK. Sheik is in a total KO here from Lilu. Nothing to do against that.
Yep, Transmute also coming in handy here. Getting some gold while fighting. In addition to the XP, and also level 6 keeper is now almost there.
Yeah, Lelu's so
Well,
confident,
somebody-
straight up fighting the Demon Hunter ultimate, not backing away at all, and even killing him off here. This might
Yeah,
be
there
the
you
end
go,
for
level-
Sheik.
Oh, another fight here. Perfect timing here, actually. We jump from fight to fight.
Yeah, it's scripted. And again, Grady looking incredibly good. Dark Ranger 6 would be so nice to charm the Chimeras, but he can't just reach it. He doesn't level, he doesn't kill anything.
So Forks here asked if everybody here is Night Elf. Actually, yes, 3 of the players are Night Elf, and Sheik just gave up on Undead. I wonder why, and he chose Night Elf as well. So basically only Sheik is the imposter Night Elf, and we see why. He sucks this game. Probably the worst game for Sheik with Night Elf, and look at that, he have Glaive Throwers even, like the unit that you should not see in FFA. Like I said before, he needs to do like Mountain Giants and Dryads, because those towns, it was just a waste of gold here against Rockets and Acid Bomb. It's just too much damage. And you cannot dispel it, you cannot do anything. You don't even have healing against that. So I'm not sure if Sheik will survive until the Demon Hunter come back.
Everything is roared up. Everything when it comes forward will be sold.
Now nice without the Demon Hunter being able to spend all the money freely, all the mana freely.
Yeah, just no stopping this Alchemist. 83 damage per hit. This is the hero with the highest damage in the game, actually. And lowest armor, of course.
Yeah, Lelu always builds these hero compositions that dominate the game. It's
Yeah,
really impressive.
yeah.
Team
He's
Hunter
very
will come
good
back,
in-
but it doesn't matter so much. Oh.
Sheik is out.
Sheik is out. For the first time I've seen Sheik going out,
The town is under
like to
siege.
be the first player. So GG to him. Very, very unfortunate to be attacked by the king. Lilo, who destroyed
Rain
Happy
was
as well
so
in the
honest,
FFA.
even though he pretty much won the 1v1 against Blast. Blast on 20 supply, but Blast needs to realize that he's not gonna win by attacking Grady.
Okay, they're piecing now, so we might
Nice.
have a game.
Thanks to Blast. Good anticipation, and of course that's also the best for Blast to piece, because he is down to 0 mining and 69 gold.
Yeah, now is the time for Lilo to strike on Gradient, I think. If he's smart, he'll attack him immediately.
Yep, yeah. I think both is fine. Like also attacking Blast might be fine. Like Blast can be out very quickly, and then he's 1v1 against Gradient, which can be difficult as we know from last week. But this time Lilo is 8k gold ahead.
And he got
Yeah, and
transmuted.
I don't see Gradient fighting Lilo. It's no chance.
Yeah, that's such a well-designed army here for Lilo, and also Hero Comp, as we said. He just right-clicking the Keeper, who has an anti-magic potion and the Tranquility, so nothing to do here. And yeah, Lilo is pretty much demonstrating how to play against Night Elf.
Yeah, feels like they need Blast on Dark Ranger level 6 for charm and just snack items away.
A player's force.
Otherwise,
And look at
Yeah.
that, this spot wasn't crept for 1 hour. For 30 minutes it wasn't crept there. And this might give hint to Lilo that Gradient is not so rich as well, so he might go for the all-in and just finish Gradient. Klaus plus 12 here, not that it matters so much, but Keeper is plus 25.
Yeah, and Grant is doing very smart thing. He's not defensive, but trying to force Lilo back and buy time for Blast to recover, because he needs Blast in order to beat Lilo. But yeah, they still need to do a little bit more communication. I mean, Blast, in theory, has an owl to scout everything. But yeah, it's level 1, and he is in a very bad position, vision-wise. So yeah, Grady definitely should try to chat here. But Blast, nevertheless, is going onto the right-hand side, an expansion of Lilu, who doesn't have Chimeras, so it's a little bit slower to kill bases.
Yeah, and
And-
Gradient have huge base.
Exactly, as we always know, Gradient builds huge bases, and now maybe Blast is also going on the expansion of Lilu. But even if he doesn't, Gradient has the heavy base race army composition, so yeah, he can just force Lilu back and TP back himself now.
Yeah, I think Lilo needs to TP. Yeah, he TP.
He plays his style very, very strong and nicely.
yeah, this of course also where the Panda still shines in a base race. Kicked a couple of Moonwells there. Is Lelo supply blocked? No, but he lost a bit of regeneration. And Grady is communicating. So yeah, I guess best idea is to hit him in tandems. Just like they did.
Yeah, and I think Blast should take this bottom expansion to be able to be back in the game. Also, he needs to scout a little bit better, and that's what he does here with this all following Gradient. Now he gonna see what's happening. And if
Yeah,
they
he now
split,
needs to go full economic style and full scouting harass as much as possible, buying time.
they should not fight here. Immediately TP from him, taking
Yeah.
one bear with him.
But of course, he also is facing a level 7 Archivist, which means he's losing one Chimera every time they meet. And now he's in a bad position. I really like this tree here, because now he has a backbone to offensively TP to. At least getting it up. And now the Outscard of Blast, but not really getting there.
Lelo's going for
Grady's
the
gonna lose
throne.
the tier 3. Yep.
Yep. Very nice from Lilo. Forced back Gradient. So now Lilo has time in his main.
Yeah, but this should not hurt Gradient. He have the expansion still up, one with 10k even, so if he just manages to buy time for Blast later on, they will be able to fight Lilo.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
for now,
Radiant might just sacrifice his main base. Like, he is very good in hiding, and yeah, map is easily big enough to do so. So yeah, even faces Lilo back now.
he keep is down,
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
good.
Where he keep is here.
Yeah,
Maybe
very nice.
Lilu saw it, but I think he's gonna go for this expansion of Lilu. He just needs to buy
Yeah.
TP, as he doesn't have at the moment.
Yeah, Gradient moving very nicely. We see Lilo has a lot of gold, but no real way to spend it well. Really, really nice game by Gradient here again, I have to say. He's doing the best out of his situation. And of course, Lilo is not pleased.
No TP, no TP here for Gradient.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
and the
the
staff
staffs, no!
totally to the wrong tree.
No, because he loaded tier 3 and it's stuff to the closest one.
Yes. Keep her down. Maybe you can save a panda.
Is it the closest or the newest one? It's the closest. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't play Nitro, so we
Because
should
both
use.
would be true here.
Yeah, because he have like a lot of tier 1 trees. He was here and it TP'd here, so it should be the closest one to you.
Yeah, but this one was the last one that has been built as well.
Or maybe the last also makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. If somebody in the chat knows, they can tell us. As
Yep.
we stream for a short time, we don't know this game so well.
Yeah.
I don't know what Lelu was up to, but he didn't go to mana school in the past couple of weeks. Minus
Panda's gonna die anyway, it doesn't matter.
True.
Oh, this entangle duration. Crazy.
What do you mean crazy? Have you played when it was a fairy dragons keeper patch? Lurwas?
Oh, the undead.
I broke my finger just to save one feint and I couldn't, you know. It was just ridiculous. Anyway. It was the time when Happy almost lost a best of 5 against Foggy. Couple of times actually. So imagine how bad it was.
Yeah, Lilo is not able to close out the game at all. He just doesn't have the correct army composition for a base race now. Similar problem as Loliot had in the past, like perfect fighting army, but no way to close out the game quickly. And this also, of course, helps Blast to get up all his bases and smartly staying on 50 supply. He is also not interfering yet, which I think is nice because this doesn't make him a target. And as we see, Gradient is fine. Like, he has 3 expansions up again during
They're
all of
also
this.
fairly rich. Like, one is at 8k still, right? Or 5k? 8k.
Yeah, that's because he traded bases or expansions against Blast in the 1v1 a lot. So yeah, now he has more gold to mine from. And he's on 50 supplies, so this is all of this is paying out for Gradient now. Also on the right hand side, he has prepared a little bit of an ambush.
Split attack here from Gradient. He will go with the heroes in the main probably. Sacrifice this expansion, which was 15k. 40 minutes in the game, so this expansion might play a big role later on.
Only 1 TP for Gradient at the moment, so this could be an issue. But yeah, takes out another base of Lilu, and Lilu still with a very slow base race army, and also movement-wise not the fastest army.
Yeah, but Gradient is not pumping, and if he loses his tier 3 buildings for the Chimera Rus, his favorite, he'll need to wait this tier 2 to be done, then to make tier 3, so he needs to either pump now, or to pray that he'll survive until Lilu finishes him.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Blast is now breaking upkeep with full hippos. So Lilo doesn't really have an air unit, so not sure why. Like no one has an air unit.
It's Knight of Logic, Turbo, so I don't know why you don't understand.
Yeah, we saw Gradient last with 24 hippos versus 0 air against Cheek, and it worked out, so yeah. I guess I'm wrong.
We have Fina in the chat, shout out, you know, explaining everything for us, for every unit. He's like a rivalry of Warcraft 3. You can ask him anything, guys. Especially this one time, he was dancing on his head in a gay bar in Dortmund. Hope Neo muted himself, not laughing so much.
I'm fine. I mean, it's a totally normal thing. I don't know. I mean, I totally see that. Him doing.
And one chimp here sold by Lilu, so only one chimp left for Gradient, and with this his firepower for sieging bases goes down. He needs to pump from those chimps in the main base, but he doesn't. So we're gonna see this painful death of Gradient, slow but steady, as only heroes will take a long time to finish those monos.
Yeah, there's no more pressure really coming from Gradient. But he is on 6k gold, so that's still a very nice position for him. And also Blast is back in the game kinda, even though I still don't think it's the right army composition.
You don't think? What do you mean? Mass hippos against mass rats, no?
I mean, Nidovs are used to play bears against air, right? So maybe they now play air against ground, like hippos against
Oh,
ground.
he's massing more hippos.
Yeah.
What a waste, man. Holy shit. How many is
Yeah,
this?
92 supply without any...
And he have priestess for scout.
rush.
It's 23 hippos.
At least he's gonna have one bear for roar. 2 bears. Don't
Yeah.
worry, guys.
And now he goes on Gradients. Yeah, so that's why he went for mass hippos, because Gradient only produced air units this entire game, but little does he know that Gradient is not having anything.
Ay, ay, ay. The French backstab. That's mean.
Yeah,
and
Lilu's gonna
what
eat them all.
Lilo now, of course, with 11k gold.
It's gonna be fun when they meet, and he sees no air from Lilo.
Yeah, and that's why I said first priority for Lilo is getting out Cheek, because in a freeway others will make more mistakes than him, even though Gradient is not to blame for now. He plays very decently for what he had. And yeah, when is Blast gonna scout the main of Gradient?
What main? What main was?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, that's so mean. Yeah, Blast has to stop and rebuild his army, otherwise Lelu is getting a free
Yeah, there's
win.
the owl now, but the owl is not going into the main.
Yeah, I don't think Blast can do anything with this army.
There's a master plan. Somewhere.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, Gradient can recover somehow if Blast makes some other army instead of hippos, but those hero levels, man, I think they can carry alone.
Okay, but Blast is stopping now. And I mean, this just shows how complex and hard to read an FFA game can be if you don't have full observer vision and don't play it frequently. Because Blast by no means is a bad player or anything, but he just lacked the scouting and yeah, the information. And hopefully he's gonna get it back soon. They don't on 100 supply, by the way, so he is pumping out air units now, so that's at least something that Blast can work with, I guess.
Imagine the reverse here. Lilo going full air. thinking that he's bluffing with his ground army. Finally, Blast gonna scout the main of Gradient, which is no longer available on the map.
Players' forces are
Easy though.
Okay, I was joking. Maybe. Can just send one hippo to the base,
Yeah,
but
he
he
still doesn't
doesn't.
know.
Now, I think for his master plan, he needs exactly these 24 hippos. Otherwise, it doesn't work out.
I can just go hippo riders. I just need 25 archers, so just 50 supply more.
under attack.
Okay, so now the owl, I guess, sees the movement of Lilo, and I guess that there's 100 supply of Lilo. So yeah, this might now
A town is under siege.
make him attack Lilo, finally.
With what?
Good point.
Maybe Knight of Buildings should fly. Then he can base race.
Thank you, amazing patch notes again.
What do you mean again?
I mean, I think every Night Elf player should have Chat GPT in the game to tell him what to do.
That's a very good idea.
Town is
I asked ChatGPT a couple of Warcraft questions and it was interesting.
So what did it say?
It was very, very interesting, balanced discussions. They're not up to date, let's put it that way.
Okay. So it still thinks this is very strong, yeah?
Very strong, yep. You gotta feed it more information.
So Blast still not knowing what to do. And just running around with
probably
those
that he thinks
hippos.
that he's in a great position here. Like maybe he thinks, yeah, let them kill each other, and then I have 100 supply and 3 bases and easy game. I'm not sure though, if that's
Look
what.
at that, look at that, Ross. Finally those hippos come in play. Or
Ooh, there we go. Look at this.
Oh, so
Oh my
close. Worth it,
It-
I think.
worth it.
Absolutely dominating that fight.
Yep.
for Gradient. If he just knew that his surviving skills is pointless, since Blast is doing nothing to help him.
Easy now. Ooh, look at this.
under siege.
Let's see the
Okay.
siege. How many
Well,
minutes he
Gradient
needs to kill
sees it,
this?
so that's nice. So Gradient knows that he is maybe not alone. But now the army comes from Lilo. 2 Chimeras
Let's see
is
the
what-
fight. Let's vote this fight, Ross.
Oh, that's
2
Chimera.
chimps against 25 hippos.
Okay, first Chimera theft. Ooh, 1 Chimera dead though, immediately.
Oh, he left those hippos. Just
Yeah,
let him die,
Lilo will
please.
kill them. Maybe not.
Maybe his idea
No,
is
they-
that he builds so many hippos that he blocks out the sun and then it's nighttime all the time.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, but the other guy is also Night Elf, so it will help him as well.
And then he builds 20 moonworlds.
Makes sense.
Oh, Grady Zeppelin? Rip.
Yeah. Okay,
Like I
Blast
said-
is killing hippos, so pretty much everything like Gradient did last week. But yeah, now he's aware of what he's facing, that Lilo is the strongest, so he has all the information now. Also uses Tranquility to heal up the hippos again, that he decided to not kill.
Alchemist here should be careful. Only anti-magic potion on him.
Oh, that's around, but there's another staff. Gonna save him. Yep, Tinker.
Alchemist should be careful here, Lilo.
Yep. Oh, he has still a potion and a staff now. Okay. And there's the army coming. So yeah.
Why
nice
he used
move.
him a potion? What the hell?
Witch Doctor, thank you for the sub.
Keep up the good work.
Can France help Poland to win this game?
For
I
once
think knowing
against
the
Finland.
history-
We have nothing to do with that this time. It's all Finland. You
Okay,
don't
we
have to
mountain
laugh.
giants. I think that's a smart choice, right?
What or what?
Mountain giants coming up for blast.
Yep.
This might be the correct choice. And Dark Ranger is getting closer to level 6, so yeah.
I wonder
One
why
more
Ruas quietly skipping this part of the history.
Yeah, just a gentle chuckle. And that was it. Yeah.
Okay, Gradient now in the main of Lilo again, but this time Supply walked in extinction mode. Gonna be disappearing soon from the map as Lilo, I think, scouted his last buildings on the left hand side, so Blast, you don't have so much time.
Yep.
You need to
Graham
do a
is
miracle.
not fighting enough, I think. I mean, maybe he thinks that Blast is helping. But
So-
definitely not enough. Bottom right, there's a Wisp left for Gradient, so this is one to
The
get
guy
back. But yeah,
asks, what happens if you transmute or charm a Zep? Okay, you cannot charm a Zeppelin, but you can transmute it. What happens with the enemy units inside, Ruas? Question for you.
they get just dropped.
No, you sell everything.
Kappa, yeah.
No,
I think you sell everything.
you sell
Yeah.
everything.
Wow.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
could caster with us, I thought he's experienced.
I'm very sure.
Yeah, I think also you sell everything inside.
No.
What? Okay, I
And the
think you
hero
should,
too, or what?
you should test this after the game.
True, what happens with the heroes? You can't sell heroes.
No, you just destroy it and everything else gets dropped, like the Zeppelin got destroyed.
Lilu's hacker.
Ooh, they're gonna meet here. Blast just had 3 mountain giants and still having max hippos. So a little bit evolution of the army.
Yeah, killing more hippos, so progress. Blast is doing progress in this game. So yeah,
Lilu pock dodge with
slowly
the
but
cross.
surely he's getting a reasonable army, but he's still not dealing any damage. And yeah, Lilo still, I think I want to point out, is doing a great job in killing Gradients, because usually if you try to kill Gradient, this is at least gonna take 30 to 45 minutes at this stage where he was. And the Tinker is dead. Steph, nice rockets.
Hi.
13k for Lilo.
Okay, Chimeras it is for Blast now.
Against Dryads, okay. Or just
Neo,
pure
what's up
hero.
with you?
What? I mean, this is just, or for just hero nuke. I was in the process of finishing my sentence. I mean, Grady did it last week.
sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, it just took some time.
Okay, Gradient is now... Okay, I just want to see fighting, but obviously just escaping. And that's gonna be a dead panda usually. But Blast is here and he's scouting it. Nice. So he sees exactly what's going on. And yeah. Now should be able to distract Lelu. So this might save Gradient, because Gradient is getting up a tree bottom right, which is pretty much the last. And this was a copy paste of Google Translate.
Yeah, I think so too.
Whatever it takes, man. Panda seems safe, I guess. Oh, it's getting close. I should be
Okay,
safe.
but Blast is in Lelo's main, and Lelo has to decide whether to TP or try to finish Gradient. And yep, decision was TP, and there's an interesting fight now. There was 7-5-4 though.
Look at that, like I said, if Sheik had this army, Mountain Giants, and behind with Dryads, he would own Lilu.
Yeah, Dark Ranger level 6 is close though, so this might be still
Alright,
a bit
let's
of hope.
see.
That means
Mountain
that Lilu's on
Giants,
5.
not the greatest damage now that they don't have trees anymore. Only very little. Blast is of course a great one-on-one player. So
We have Torsaur on you, don't forget that.
Ooh,
Level 3.
that hurts the Tinker ultimate.
Yeah, Lilu down to 80 against 88. Okay, blasts.
Yeah, 88 with 20 is hippos.
Yeah, but now level 6 Dark Ranger is 1 kill away. There we go.
There we go. Okay, that's a game changer now.
Priestess should be careful here, Priestess.
Oh, and immediately focuses the Dark Ranger. That has an inroad.
Alchemist,
Now
caught him.
hero focus.
Oh, stab so close, Jesus.
Oh, if only Gradient was here, this would be
Tinker?
killing blow.
Need to swap the TP.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh.
0 XP.
Big fight by Blast. If he just didn't have so many hippos and had more army, ground army,
Yeah.
he would own Lilu. So, well, look at where he TP's new.
Yeah, to his
Oh.
close to his Tree of Eternity. That was that he moved. Oh yeah, he can't use his Moonwells now. That will take some time.
But of course, his Gradient is always moving, so he took out all the expansions of Lilu. Blast now got bottom right and top right. I guess top right not for too long. But
game
yes,
is interesting
Lilu
now.
on-
Blast activated at the exact moment when we needed him, when the game was looking very grim for both of them. Now Lilu under pressure. I wonder what he gonna do. I see he's making 2 Ancient of Wind and Ancient of Lore, so I think he's scared that he's lacking units. He wants more production buildings.
Yeah, if Blast would have communicated that he was going to Lilu's main, then Gradient would have been able to help, and yeah, 2 heroes more would make the difference in this fight, I guess.
He's gonna lose his tier 3 Blast, so he's gonna lose all the potions from the shop.
Okay, but Blast is here, but only with hippos again.
Yeah, and it's like 35 seconds until Gradient gets his Tinker back to put more pressure on Lilu.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Lilu is aware of the tree. Like, he doesn't have an owl, of course, so scouting gets hard or harder.
And like I said, this expansion, man, this expansion is gonna solve the game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy value now.
Oh, Lilu
Okay,
smash.
TP is coming.
Are you willing to fight? Last at 100, but still with the penalty of Hippo rules.
Is it the right
Yep.
choice, Blast? I don't think so.
Charm versus Transmute. I guess Transmute won.
Money always wins. Overload.
Yeah, money plus XP even.
Tranquility
And now
again.
the great position of the Tranquility.
Oh, that's
He
nasty.
needs to cancel this.
Can't reach,
It's
eh?
not
He
winning
doesn't.
fight. And even heal spray on top. So now we're talking about synergies.
And Lilu cancels the other Tranquility like instantly.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at this
and he
range,
can't
by the way.
aim
Rose
with
said
the
he cannot reach, but he reached with the Entangle.
I mean, Gradient smartly moving north now, knowing that there's this expansion. So this expansion is gonna fall if Lilu doesn't TP.
No TP for Blast, needs to be careful.
Yeah, no TP for Lilu too, and
Oh,
the...
Tinker is gonna die.
Oh, what?
Wow, nice taunt! Okay,
Knight of Imba.
game still open, like north expansion now falls, only income source is dead. 12k gold, but is he gonna be able to spend it in time now?
Yeah, he needs to. But those mountain giants, they take like 50 seconds to be made, and if they attack now, Lilu is in a big trouble without the Tinker. It's not enough. It's not enough for him to defend.
Yeah,
Get
but
it from the
problem
tower
in
here.
middle, so he's not gonna be able to get there. Oh, already was there. Nice. And now Gradient is in the main, so this might be the first time we're both in Lelo's main together or in a fight together. Blast now on 300 gold only, so this is all he has left. Let's see how.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Blast is
he's gonna
doing-
take this one.
Oh, he attacks Grady.
Yay.
I remember the rules is
I
no
would say.
unit. It's no units for Lilo outside his main, and this is the last buildings he has inside his main.
True. So he
Okay,
still
he can
feels
Fawn Wisp.
as
Yeah.
if he is able to hold. Okay, yeah. And Blast is now killing Gradient's expansions. Ooh, maybe not the best choice, but Blasts feels maybe in a good position here. But little does he know that Lelo had now the time to use the money he had.
A player's forces are under attack.
And
I
yeah,
think Blast
Gradient
should not
makes sure
go
that
on,
he uses Blast because Blast obviously doesn't realize.
When Lulu scouted this, we're gonna see probably the last fight here in the game.
There's 3k gold south. Yeah, you're right. There might be the final blow here because if Blast loses this, I imagine that he's gonna just leave. And there is again no air unit. One hippogriff on the other side. And I think this is a great fighting position here for Lilo, even though the mountain giants are stuck. That's not the best thing. But again, there is no Dryad to stop this Tranquility now, or the anti-magic potion. And again, the full Tranquility coming through.
He's tipping here, Blast. What the hell?
Oh no.
That's not ideal. Getting caught with the rockets, getting caught with Entangle, and he's still stuck there. Tranquility, but I think you can go to sleep, my dude. Portum never made it to level 6, is trapped. Alchemist?
Rain is just not oh, now he scouts it. But I guess Blast is losing everything here now. Is there a staff? But it's gonna go to the same tree, I guess.
Rockets, Portum dead. Tranquility
Keeper
is
dead as
gone.
well.
Yeah.
Main,
Oh, staff.
which is not decision on paper, I think. But Blast might just leave now.
Oh man, that is gnarly. And then it's Grady versus the world. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, Great
I
is
mean,
a great job surviving.
To 2v1 Lilo, I think you need great communication. But this was not really the case.
and then you put a French and Grady. Nice. Grady is
Another friend
my-
guy who likes Gradient's FFA skills as well.
Dude,
Gradient is mining though, that's...
last week was
something.
amazing. Free XP.
Yeah, he should have just killed the mountain giant. Because now Lilo gets the XP anyway. But yeah. Still more chatting would be needed on Gradient side. To just fully make sure that Blast knows that they are still in peace. Or should be. Blast mining from top now though, that's good.
Yeah,
But still, no communication
mining
here.
for what? For more hippos, I guess.
Not easy to find
don't-
good army compositions against bears, mountain giants, dryads, talons.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, but they can just abuse Lilo. Maybe. But now I'm the problem. Okay, Gradient won't play anymore in one days.
Grady 2 Pro, man.
Now the thing is, if I had player, I would choose somebody else. But maybe I can just play next Monday and rush Gradient. When does the end of Blast?
Yeah,
Hippos
looks
coming in.
like the walls are closing in. Dark Ranger dead. Keeper dead. Blast dead. And with that, there's not too many chances for Grady anymore.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, still very deserved win for Lilo, I guess. I mean, having Sheik in the 1v1 and then having to fight Gradients is hard enough, I guess. So, well played.
I
I
think.
think well deserved.
I
Well
think.
deserved for Lilo.
Yep.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, just continue.
I
What
think-
you think, so you don't
I-
forget it.
I think the king is back.
Yeah, King is back. We need to find a good contender for him for next Monday, since he destroyed Sheik in the 1v1 in the beginning. So Sheik was probably the best player here. So we give it to Lilu for winning this, even though it looked like a free win. It wasn't, because if Blast, for example, killed Gradient early on, the game would be completely different, and they would piece Sheik and Lilo, and then we have a completely different game. But no, they fought like equal, both solos, like Sheik against Lilo and Gradient against Blast, even though we know like Blast is a very, very good solo player, much better than Gradient. Same goes for Sheik. And what we had, Gradient won Blast, I think, or let's say he held it enough, and Lilu just destroyed Sheik. So we could have gone to some other multiverse of this game and have different winner, but in the end, Lilu played the best creeping, like I said in the beginning, best economic-wise decisions and everything, just pure skill, the king. I'm so happy he came back for this Monday, as we missed him. So I hope he stops drinking now and focus more on FFA. So next Monday I will make him play again. Just needs to find somebody else to be equal to him, and that's not very, very easy right now at the moment. So yeah, that's it from me. GG, well played by Lilo.
Rulas, any closing words? Okay, I guess not. We're back tomorrow. I think Remo is doing the afternoon shift. I might be back in the evening. We still have to dive into the Battle.net forums, into the depths of hell. Thank you, Rogan Hulk Hogan, for the sub. Glad you're still alive. And yeah, shout out to Lelo. Nice to see you back. I want to see Godfather necro rushing you for sure. And who else might there be next week? We'll figure it out. Godfather's putting this together. Of course, great time with you two again. Thank you for spending your time on the FFA game mode and on us and this little Monday evening camaraderie. Now it's time for some food and maybe a rum. See you tomorrow.